Hello YouTube! Quick update on the bikes then. So as you can see, I'm on the Tiger. It is not fixed yet, but that's where I'm going on my way to take it to Billy's Motorcycles, where hopefully they're going to be able to fix it this week. Hopefully in time for the weekend, because I've got a camping trip coming up and I'd like to take the Tiger on that. If not, the CRF is the backup. And speaking of the CRF, after my little off the other week, that's all back together. New screen, same as before, and I've got some rental handlebars put on, and they're pretty good. They're surprisingly, I've never had rentals before, and yeah, people have said, yeah, rentals, best way to go. It takes quite a lot to actually bend them, so yeah, I've put those on, and yeah, they are much thicker material than what I was expecting, so and surprisingly lightweight, so that's all good. So hopefully they will do well. Yeah, I've got those fitted over the weekend. Quite an easy enough job. The only awkward bit was having to drill little holes for, because I'm not sure about other bikes, but on the switch cubes on the Honda, they've got a little locating lug that sits into a hole on the handlebars, so I had to drill the handlebars so that I can get the controls on. Other than that, it was all pretty easy, and yeah, hopefully I've done it right and they're all centralised and everything. It feels right. I took it for a test ride and everything feels good. So they're a little bit wider, I think, so but also I think they're slightly taller as well, so it's hopefully going to be a bit better for me, but we'll see. I'm not sure when I'll be ready to get back off road yet, because my knee, that's the other thing I wanted to say, my knee, it was, yeah, about 3 to 4 days of discomfort after twisting it, but after that it was fine, mostly fine anyway. It was, yeah, after that initial sort of strain period, it settled down okay. I had a bit more movement. I was able to walk normally, and really, yeah, the only discomfort I get now is if my knee is fully bent or fully straight. But in between those things, it's fine. But yeah, not quite ready for off-roading yet, because yeah, when I took the CRF out after doing the handlebars and stuff, I stood up for a bit to see how it felt, and well, it was more to see how the bike felt. And yeah, when I was stood up, my knee, I could feel just that little bit of discomfort in my knee. So it's not quite ready for that sort of thing just yet. So we'll give it a few more weeks, I think, see how it is later on. So yeah, as for the Tiger, yeah, it like many people did say in that breakdown video, that it will pull away in third absolutely fine, and it does. Kind of forgotten that yeah, I mean, you could, most cruising you can do in top gear on this in like 30 zones, and it's mostly okay, so long as you don't have to slow down too dramatically or need any sort of dramatic acceleration. You can just poodle in sixth for a lot of things, but yeah, it's got plenty of torque to pull away in third. So I've got third and fourth gear pretty much guaranteed, and I have been able to get it up to fifth and sixth, and then back down again to third. And I even somehow fluked it down to get down past third. I could get second and first. I even found neutral at one point. So I get the gears. It just takes a lot of wiggling with my foot, and yeah, a bit of luck, and it'll go down past third. But then yeah, this morning when I first started, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it past second for a while, and then I think after a bit of a bump in the road or something, it found third okay. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Billy's find when they get this apart, whether it's the spring itself that's gone, or whether it's the there's like a bit of rod on the selector shaft that has been known to break as well. So it's usually one of them two things. The mystery for me really is why it's happened in the first place, because this was a common issue on like 2011 to I think 2013 model Tigers, but this is a 2015, and I think it was manufactured in 2014. It's because it's on the sort of a bit of a crossover part of the range, because 2015 is when they brought out the XR and XC versions, but you also had the 800 ABS, which is what this is, which was kind of like the base model. It didn't have the extra fancy features that the XR, XRT, XC, XCA doesn't have all the same things as them, because they have ride-by-wire throttle and stuff, so they are different to this. I know I could probably filter through some of this, but I'm, with this here gear lever in its situation, I'm not really too up for it. I did some earlier and it was okay, but I mean, we've got a solid white line here, so we can't really do a lot anyway. Well, we probably could, because we can't really see the solid white. I know it's a solid white line, but anyone else, you can't really see it because it's worn away that much. But yeah, anyway, yeah, it's a bit of a mystery why it's happened. But yeah, apparently it shouldn't have affected this model, so it's either just very unlucky, but we will never know. So the best I can hope for is that Billy's get this sorted. And it's not going to cost me too much. I dread to think what Triumph want to charge. I've got a rough idea. Triumph's workshop labour now is, I think it's not £95 plus VAT, they told me, per hour. So yeah, it's not exactly an hour's job. So you're looking at the very least £200 for labour plus VAT. And then whatever parts they'd need to put in. I mean, yeah, okay, if it's just the spring, that's only a few quid. That's not, you know, it's not an expensive part, but it's the labour that's going to do it. I mean, this isn't going to be a cheap one, but it's going to be certainly a lot cheaper than Triumph's workshop labour, so... Right, see if I can get it in neutral for them. Hey! Right, well, I'm here really, they're not here yet. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. Oh, here they are.